Good morning, everyone. It's Dr. Garrett here again. As we move forward in the essence of success, this section is called Using Courage to Achieve Success. How to Live Life on Faith. My old friend Dr. Harold Blake Walker of Evanston sent me something some time back that I enjoyed tremendously, and I think you will too. He wrote, "We live by faith, or we do not live at all. Either we venture or we vegetate. If we venture, we do so by faith, simply because we cannot know the end of anything at its beginning. We risk marriage on faith, or we stay single. We prepare for a profession by faith, or we give up before we start. By faith, we move mountains of opposition, or we're stopped by molehills. Faith, however, is not often tranquil and steady. It ebbs and flows like the tides of the restless sea. Normally, like Browning's bishop, we are forever exchanging a life of doubt diversified by faith for one of faith diversified by doubt. Yesterday we began the day with confident hope, with trust in its promise. Last night, perhaps after a trying and troublesome day, we were beset by doubt and anxiety. We grope and fumble in search of certainty, wishing we could escape the doubts that haunt us. The peril is that we shall cease groping on through our doubts and live only on our negations. What we need, you and I, is faith strong enough to bear the burden of our doubts. No man ever drilled an oil well without being troubled by misgivings as the drill chewed downwards towards producing structures. But only a fool would cease drilling halfway to the hoped-for pool. It was William Morris, the painter, who wrote, "I tell you, it's no joke to paint a portrait. Into the painting of every picture that's worth, there comes a period of doubt and despair. The artist, however, goes on with his work, beyond his doubt, to creative achievement. Faith enough to carry our doubts, it's enough. Perhaps it's all we can manage when fears assail and doubts annoy. Maybe we can do no more than grope on through our uncertainties, pursuing the enterprises of our lives in a grim trust that the end will justify the struggle. If, despite our gnawing doubts, we can muster faith enough to take a single step on the road to where we're going, we are on the way to creative achievement. Every triumph of the human spirit begins with one step taken in faith. The single step is the small handle to great matters. No man or woman ever won a worthy triumph without faith to keep on and on, always able to last at least 5 minutes longer. There's one further thing to be said, namely that worthy triumphs cannot be won without faith enough to maintain our integrity. One of the ultimate tests of faith is our capacity to go on, believing that somehow the right is the right, even when right is on the scaffold and wrong seems to be on the throne. All of the great ventures of our lives require faith enough to bear the burden of our doubts, so that we're able to take the first step in the direction in which we wish to go. Enough of faith to keep on going through struggle and strain, and to maintain integrity on the way. I like that. Yes, faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen, and we need to exchange a life of doubt diversified by faith to a life of faith diversified by doubt." This is a great little passage. I mean, it's the faith as much of a mustard seed will allow you to move mountains. It takes faith to go after the things that we love and desire. And, both faith and fear ask us to believe in something we cannot see. And it takes just as much energy to have the faith that you'll succeed as the fear that you will not. So, in my mind, I say choose faith all the time, and do that starting this Monday morning. Have faith that you'll be successful in whatever you choose to take on. You guys all have an amazing week. I hope you had an amazing weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Take care, guys.